Hello everyone! In this video, I suggest to trade using the Bollinger indicator. My initial deposit for today is going to be $55 and I will try to increase this amount of money to $10,000. So stay with me until the end of the video and then you will find out what result I will be able to achieve. This video may also be useful for you. If you like my trading method, then you can apply it in your trading. Today, I will use a 15-second time frame and the time of my trades will be from 1 to 3 minutes. And you can also send me the code word team to my private messages in Telegram and I will add you to my closed Telegram channel so you will get my profitable trading signals. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment and press the bell. Now let's find the first entry point. As you can see, we had a rather impulsive upward movement here, but the price met resistance and the moving average broke through. Now the price has been moving in its lower zone for a long time. I open a trade for a fall because I think that the price still has the potential for a fall, at least to the lowest point on the chart. As you can see, the price continues to move near the lower limit of the price channel. We'll make a profit from the first trade. Now let's look at the next case. Here the price was moving in an uptrend, then there was a trading in a flat. The chart tests the level of support that it reached several times before. As you can see, the price is now bouncing up from the support level. In such a case, I open a trade for a price raise since the general trend is upward. And also there's a long distance to the highest point on the chart where the price can show growth. As you can see, the price shows strong growth and comes to the level of maximum points on the chart. Thus, we close in plus. Now let's look at the next market case. Here the price has been moving in an uptrend for a long time, but now it went flat. When the chart starts to move away up from the moving average, I open a trade to continue the price growth because I think that the chart will go even higher. As you can see, the maximum is being updated on the chart and the price continues to grow. So we get a profit here. Again, let's see what the market case is next. Here, the moving average of the indicator was broken through by the chart from top to bottom. It indicates a change or fading of the trend. The price went into correction and is moving with rather long red candles. When the lower limit is broken through, I open a trade for price growth because I think that after such an impulsive movement, the price is likely to show growth. Also, the general trend on the market is bullish, so such a trade will be safer. We can see that the entry point was chosen perfectly. We managed to see good growth and make a profit. Now let's look at the next market case. Here the price moved from an uptrend to a sideways trend. Last time it showed a decrease from the upper limit to the lower one. Then it bought off and tested the lower limit again. Now the price is moving near the top. That's why I open a trade for a fall, since I think that this time the price will decrease from the upper limit and move towards the lower limit of the sideways trend. As you can see, the entry point is not the most successful, but we got a chance to catch a small decline and close below the entry point. That's how we started working again. I already have almost $1,000 on my deposit and I suggest we continue and choose the next position. The downtrend is relevant here. The price moves most of the time in the lower limit of the price channel. The chart already made a small pullback and again it continued to go down with red candles. I open a trade for a fall for $98 for 3 minutes as I think the bearish trend will continue. As you can see, my scenario shows itself perfectly. The chart continues to decline and our trade closes in plus. Now let's find the next position. As you can see, the price showed growth since the last low and reached the resistance level and tested it again. And now we have a breakdown of the level from which the price goes up with pulsed green candles. I think this is a great moment to open a trade for a raise for 3 minutes so that in case of a pullback, the price will have time to pay off again and go even higher. As you can see, the price makes a pullback and then a pulse green candle appears. And we still managed to close a little above the entry point and make money on this trade. Now let's find the next entry point. Here the price has been moving in a downtrend for a long time, but as you can see, the two lows turn out to be at the same level. It tells us that there is probably a level of support here. The chart breaks through the moving average from bottom to top and continues to move up outside the price channel zone. I open a trade for a price raise as I think that now there will probably be a price reversal and the chart will move in a bullish trend. As you can see, we managed to choose an excellent entry point. At first, the price didn't move significantly, but then longer green candles appeared, and we were able to see good growth on the chart and make money on it. Let's find another entry point. As you can see, the price continues to gradually go up. Last time, from the lower limit of the price channel, the price seemed to be growing strongly, so I think this movement may happen again. After the chart tests the lower limit again, I open a trade for a price raise for 3 minutes. As a result, as last time, the price showed an upward impulse from the lower limit of the price channel. The chart continued its growth with shorter candles. Thus, we managed to take a good upward movement and close in plus. As you can see, I already have almost $10,000 on my deposit, therefore I finished my trade for today. I hope this video turned out to be useful for you and you will be able to understand how to select entry points using this indicator. Of course, it's necessary to assess the market case in general, take into account the market trend, the nature of candles, and the repeating market cases. Then you can choose a good entry point and make a profit.
If you want to get as many profitable signals as you just saw, send me the code word team to my private messages and I will add you to my closed Telegram channel where I'm going to share them with you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment and press the bell. See you soon. Bye!